is up? We got a good back testing session going. We are back on the data sample of 100 plus trades. This is where we're at right now. 1 loss, 2 loss, break even, 1 win, 2 win, 3 win, 4 wins. 4 wins, 2 losses, should be 5 to 6 wins. But we can go right into this. We're doing the month of April right now, if I'm correct. Alright, beautiful. This is the last trade that we ended up not taking, I don't think. Yeah, because I missed the entry. And that would have played out great. Jeez, yeah, it just looks crazy on that. So that would have been the last trade we took. Bounced in to a high time frame fair value gap. Just missed that 1 hour though, and we run higher. So we can jump to, what day would this be? 9 a.m. Perfect. You can get rid of this. Get rid of this. And you go to the 4 hour. What does a 4 hour have? The 4 hour has a 4 hour fair value gap. What else do we have as of right now? No 4 hour buy side liquidity. We just swept that out. Nothing of significance. We'll put this up here. Nothing of significance right now that I'm looking at. We have this daily gap up here, which we are looking like we're wanting to go and target. Probably go to all-time highs. We do have a daily gap that we came in tapped into, which gave us that rip higher. We can go into the 2 hour. Oh, actually, we have another 4 hour for value gap right here. I'm only going to have like a 2 hour long video, and then I'm going to end up heading to the gym. But tomorrow, I have all the time of the day. I don't know if I want to make a video that's fucking 5 to 6 hours long, but I might just make it into parts. Could just have like a 2 hour long, 3 hour long video, and then take a break, and I can get some other work done, and then just do another 2 hour, 3 hour long video. Because at the end of the day, this is just building data. It's not really for everybody else. It's mainly for me. 2 hour, do we have anything on the 2 hour to come up into? Over on the left of us, we have 2 hour buy side liquidity actually right up here. So that's nice to see. Otherwise, anything else? No, nothing that I'm seeing. We have a 2 hour gap, so questions to ask yourself to determine bias coming in today. Are we delivering from buy side or sell side liquidity? Well, we've swept buy side, but we're delivering from sell side, right? We're pushing higher, and we're respecting bullish. And then are we disrespecting or respecting PD arrays? Well, as you can see, we're respecting bullish PD arrays. We have a 2 hour gap right here. This 4 hour gap has not been tapped into yet, but it got created. We respected this 2 hour gap. We're pushing higher. I'm assuming that's going to be the trend going into market open. We have buy side liquidity resting up here. Buy side liquidity there. We have sell side liquidity actually resting. That didn't even go in. Sell side liquidity resting here. And we have like 1 hour gaps resting in between here. So we're going to go into the 15 minute. We're going to let market open up. We're going to wait for a sweep. As of right now, nothing clear, in my opinion. We're going to just let market open up a little bit. Sweeping out buy side, I'm assuming. There we go. We swept out buy side. We tap it into a 30-minute imbalance or anything of that. We have that daily resting up here, by the way. Remember. Nothing's loading. That's fine. Let's go over here on the 30-minute. We're right here in price. We're tapping into this 30-minute. It's potentially something we could respect. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're good. I think we still want to go bullish. I mean, overall, I'm wanting to see like a retrace. A big move down. This would be a Thursday. We're getting a good move down. I don't think there's anything of like a short to get in on right now, other than sweep of this. Yeah, you can maybe see moving lower, but that's just nothing that I'm looking for. Did we come down into a 15-minute? No, 30-minute. 30-minute gap, which has been respected so many times, tapped into, failed. Could look for an inversion on this. Holy shit. Yeah, we are not getting in anything on here. We're going to wait. As of right now, it's kind of looking like barcodes. We're just ripping higher. There we go. That's something nice to see. We're coming down into this 5 minute right here that we just respected. So we can mark that up. 15 minutes or 15-minute gap. We're respecting this 15-minute gap. Just want to see how this reacts off of it. Oh yeah, we're looking like we're going to be bullish off of this. With 5-minute gap here. This gave manipulation, so this is kind of high resistance we'd be targeting. This would be also high resistance down here. Going to the lower time frame. Is there any low resistance on the 1 minute? Nothing. 1, 2, 3. You could take this right here. You could take this. Now, do I know if this is like legit? Because we're playing into a 5 minute now too that we could respect and want to just go lower. All we need is that 1-to-1, just targeting up to here, right? And we respect this 5 minute actually. It's going to be quite intriguing. Like I said, I'm not entering this trade, but we're just getting like an idea. Because you respect this 5 minute, we get an inversion here. Oh fuck, yeah, we're missing that. We're not going to be able to get in on this. It's going to hit too quick. Actually, that's not bad. Kind of a late entry. Target down to here. I don't like the RR on this. Because I mean, we could go break even here and want to target into this 5 minute maybe. Which I'm not too big on. Overall, higher time frame. This 5 minute. Well, was there a 15 minute? This 15 minutes most likely. It's intriguing to me because this gets respected. I could enter in here. I don't like the risk reward because it could just reject off of this. We're gonna let this play out. Yeah, good thing we didn't take that because it's coming back into this 5 minute. I think this would just be a choppy day overall. It's 10:40. Not expecting to take anything. And at this point, yeah, we'd be off the market. So that'd be a no entry day for me. On that Thursday, we can jump into the next day actually and go to New York. So we ended up actually pushing higher into this daily. It was overall bullish. We push into this daily. We're actually getting good reaction off of this. To go where, we'll see. But we sweep out all that. We're delivering from buy side liquidity now, respecting bearish PD arrays. So we're wanting to go lower on the 4 hour. What do we have? We have a 4 hour gap right here, which has actually been tapped into. So we're respecting more bearish PD arrays, leading me to be more bullish. We tapped into that daily buy side liquidity here. We're coming into this 4 hour, which I'm going to leave actually like this to see if we want to inverse this. But we might want to switch the trend now because it's like, oh, we tapped into that daily. Maybe it's consolidation day. Do we have news? No news on this day. That's interesting. Tapping into these 4 hours, respecting those potentially. We can go into, and we're respecting this, so we're going to want to wait to really confirm our bias. 1 hour, what about the 1 hour? 1 hour, we have 1 hour buy side liquidity up here. Came into this 1 hour for value gap, respected it. We're pushing lower and lower. We took out all this low resistance resting here now. We do have some sell side resting down here that we might want to go up and target. We're also right here as well. So it's going to be quite intriguing to see what we want to do. It looks like how this 1 hour closed. We had a 1 hour for value gap resting in between here. We're respecting it in these 4 hours. We do have a 30 minute imbalance resting up here. We do have 30 minute buy side liquidity up here, which could turn into 1 hour. That we might want to go and target. We have this 30 minute, like I said, which is resting right here. which could be a target 100%. You know, this gave manipulation. Swept out these. We tapped on that 4 hour. We're pushing lower. This could be considered protected. If anything, if we want to continue lower, I think we'll want to come to this 30 minute. We're going to go to this 15 minute. We're going to let market open. If we respect this 15 minute, oh, let me pause, please. If we respect this 15 minute gap here, that could tell me a lot. There'd be no significant sweep of liquidity as of right now. Let's go into the lower time frames to see if we're generating any type of low resistance. Low resistance up here too. I do think we want to push a little bit higher potentially. We do have a lot of low resistance resting lower as well. We're going to see how this 15 minute gets respected or disrespected. Yeah, it's getting respected. We go to have any sell side liquidity to go for, except other than down here on the 30 minute. We go with this 30 minute gap. Okay, so how this is looking, looks like we're going to respect these gaps, these bullish fair value gaps, this 4 hour, this 4 hour. We haven't tapped into this 30 minute yet, but this 15 minute is looking like it's wanting to push a little higher. We do have low resistance resting up here. There's nothing for an inversion. We're respecting this 5 minute though. Maybe we just missed an entry. What time would this be? 9:40. Not too. I'm questioning this. There was nothing to inverse either on the 1 minute. Nothing on the 1 minute as well. We're gonna wait on this 5 minute. Soon we go for that 30 minute. Whoa, that 15 minute actually. If it just closed respecting this. Wow, crazy rejection. Are we rejecting off a 5 minute gap? Nope, nothing of significance really right now. Maybe we push a little bit higher. We do have a 5 minute here now. This 15 minute, it's pushing a little more bullish. What time is it too? Is it 9:45? 9:45. This 4 hours, as it's looking right now, this 4 hours, these are getting respected and will not want to return to these, and we're going to go right back higher to at least maybe this 4 hour or this 30 minute, which we're damn close to right now, so it's questionable. Maybe get a retrace into this 5 minute gap, which would be really nice. Nope, we tapped in that 30 minute. Gets closes inside of it, and I mean it's pushing higher. Probably going to want to go towards that buy side. We're going to look for a retracement of some sort. This 15 minute got inversed. Just moving higher and higher and higher. There's nothing for me to really get in on right now. Before we can go for this, I'd like to see it come back down and maybe into a 5 minute or 15 minute fair value gap and then make a move higher. Or it's just going to go for that buy side liquidity. Get my coffee going. Oh, we are making a retracement. That's what I wanted to see. So yeah, we have that 30 minute. Let's just make sure that 30 minute is okay. So when we have something like this with the candle closing inside of it and then it's pushing higher, what we're wanting to look for is to see if we want to continue this trend to go higher. We're wanting to see like a higher time frame, 15 or 5 minute, preferably 15 minute, get respected. If the 15 minute here, we have another 15 minute down here, which I'll just mark up. 15 minute right here. See how this 15 minutes going to get reacted if we come into it. Hit CE of it. Could say we have low resistance. What about the 4 minute, 3 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute? Oh yeah. No highs really anywhere between here. But this 15 minute, if we could respect this 15 minute, it's 10:30. I want to see an inversion. 4 minute inversion would be nice. Don't like the RR on this. I could make it a tighter stop. Now, why would I be taking this trade? Well, the 30-minute, you don't know if it's going to inverse it. Well, I tell you what, we're respecting this 15-minute. We're getting a great push off of it. On the 5-minute, too, we respected this 5-minute. None of them got inverse. We just got a 4-minute inversion. I'm going to enter in an order here. Stop loss will be a little bit more tricky. I think we're going to go for these highs, and I'll have a break-even put in place as well. But we'll just order, market order, 1%. Execute buy order. Tricky. We'll go break even at this 5-minute high. Wow. Holy fuck. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. It looks like we'll want to come back low. This 5-minute just got completely respected. I didn't even realize we were entering inside of a 5-minute now. This 4-minute gets it. It's just inverse. We're getting maybe a slight pullback. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold it. Oh, fuck me. Yep, we're done. Wow. Playing with my feelings right here. We gotta be getting stopped. There we go. We are stopped. Fuck, is that annoying? Was our bias initially wrong? We were 0 candles into profit. I mean, do we want to go lower into this 15-minute? Really? Do we just want to make a resweep? Okay, fuck you, NASDAQ. Well, our bias wasn't incorrect. It was just maybe a poor entry. Maybe I should have waited for that 5-minute inversion. And we did not get that. And this thing just now runs. And I would have ran for 1 to 1.85. Maybe even want to go higher. But that sucks. It's a terrible way to end that. It's annoying as fuck. Now we can jump to the next day. Jump to the next New York open. We kind of get some chop now. We're coming into a Monday. Is there news on this Monday? This would be a no news Monday. Damn, it's annoying as fuck. Like I said, no matter what, if you can do everything right, you're not always going to win. So it's just being able to come to terms with that. This daily, we came back up into this daily now. And a big good push. This daily's been completely filled. I'm just going to get rid of it for now because it's not what I need to be focusing on. What do we have? We have 4-hour buy side liquidity resting right here. We have 4-hour buy side liquidity resting right here. And a bit of sell side on the 4-hour. Sell side actually resting down here into this 4-hour gap. I don't think we want to return back down to here though. This 4-hour gets inverse, so we're pushing higher and higher. This 2-hour, what about on the 2-hour do we see as of right now? Inverse this. Get a 2-hour gap. Two-hour sell side liquidity right here. Go on the 1-hour. 1 hour is going to be able to tell me quite a bit. We have 1-hour buy side liquidity resting right here. Or, no. Down candle, up candle. Down candle, up candle. Consider this sell side. No, this would be buy side. That's tricky. We're pushing higher. When we're going higher, we're making up candle, down candles. We're looking at the lows. But this would be a down candle, up candle, down candle, up candle. This would be sell side liquidity, yeah. Alright. And then we have up candle, down candle. I mean, we're pushing higher, so this could be sell side. I do think we want to come lower coming into this and then maybe go higher. any type of fair value gap we're respecting. Nothing that I'm seeing unless this 30 minute. This 30 minute is a good example to see something that we're respecting. We're going to go right into the 5 minute, look for a sweep. What do you know? We're pushing lower. I think I would like to see something of us go lower. The 15 minute, any low resistance anywhere? This gave manipulation. I do think we'll want to go lower. But is there anything to come into right now other than this 30 minute being respected? I don't think so. I do think we pushed lower. But we have a 5 minute gap. Maybe I'm wrong. We inverse that 5 minute gap. There we go. There we go. This could be a good move to go higher. Especially if we respect this gap. Look at that. Alright, so tapping that 2 hour, we're tapping into that 2 hour, we can go to the 15 minutes or 15 minute imbalance inside this 2 hour, I'm assuming so. Right here. Do we tap into that? What about the 30 minute? We do have a 30 minute gap right in between here. If we respect this, I would say we want to go higher. But remember, this is a no news Monday, so we're being very suspect of this. And get rid of this sell side, we'll get rid of this, we'll keep the last one in there. Just remember that we did sweep sell side liquidity. Nothing of, I mean, this didn't take out these highs. This, we could be going higher on the 1 minute, 2 minute. I had to use the bathroom. So we are tapping in. We want to see if this 30 minute can get respected. There is no 5 minute gap yet. There's no 4 minute. There is no 3 minute. There is no 3 minute. There is a 1 minute. Alright, now we do have other 1 minutes here. Let's see if that 2 minute opened up. The 2 minute did open up. Did the 3 minute open up? 3 minute did open up. Holy fuck, is this going to be rough. Now this is where we are going to have to be very tricky here. Let's see if this really wants to respect it. Because what is price want to do? We do have lows resting beneath us that I did not mark out that we might want to go and get. Do this 1 hour here as well if this gets respected. I mean, this could be one of those things where I think we get faked out. We do want to rip higher, but 30 minute, the 1 hour is getting respected. The 1 hour gap here. 30 minutes getting respected, and this 2 hour is getting respected. Just wanted to find a clean inversion. We're gonna probably wait for this 5 minute inversion. We do mark this up. We do get in. This has to be inverse. That's an inversion. We can mark up the order. Risk 1%. Execute buy order. Should be a perfect 1-to-1. Let this puppy ride. Are you fucking for real? 30 minute gets respected, 2 hour gets respected. Are we wanting to do a little bit of a stop hunt, a little retrace, or is there a 15 minute gap that we're coming into? No. That fucking hurts. Why is my bias wrong? Do we go higher? What time of entry was that? 10? This would be a no news Monday too. Kind of just a fucking chop fest. Why don't you pause this and just jump to the next day, New York Open? Would you look at that? What did I say? I had a feeling that this could be one of those things where we get in and we get manipulated, stopped out, and then it continues to go higher. And what does it do? It continues to go higher after stopping me out. Fucking no news Mondays. I'm thinking for this, I'm going to start skipping no news Mondays. But the reason I took that trade was we tapped in that 30-minute, 2-hour. We swept a bunch of 1-hour sell-side liquidity, right? That was resting in between here. We respect those gaps. We get a 5-minute inversion, which it looked pretty clean in my opinion with how this was moving. That looked actually quite clean to me. This 5-minute inversion here, nope, gives a stop hunt, gives another entry to then probably go higher. But this is terrible. This is a terrible range. I'm thinking we skip no news Mondays from now on. We don't trade NFP Fridays and we don't trade no news Mondays. That's how it's going to look. So we can actually mark up all this, get rid of all this. I think we're going to be at all-time highs now. That fucking hurts, dude. That's so annoying. But hey, this is all about learning when, not only like learning how to use the model, but like when it works best, right? And probably volatile conditions. No news Mondays tend to be quite choppy. 4-hour sell side liquidity. I'm not really worried about any of this. I'll worry about like my win rate and everything on an actual live account, not just backtesting. But backtesting does play a good role in all of this. It does help it out. We do have now sell side liquidity, which is nice to see. With all this resting sell side, we're back at all-time. We're about to be at all-time highs. Once we go all-time highs at this point, which I'm assuming we're just going to reach, I think we just continue to go higher. On the 1 hour, what is there to tell me on the 1 hour? Any 1 hour gaps? Actually, there is. That's intriguing. I have to make this fucking big now. Dude, I don't know if I want to go to the gym today. I'm having bad stomach pain. No, I gotta. Jeez, we are having to take this quite far, actually. One hour. Holy shit, do we have to zoom out for this, baby? So, it looks like we might respect this. We're going to the 15-minute, actually. See what price wants to do. Coming into market open. Is there news on this day today, too? CPI. Fuck. What time was CPI coming out? 8:30? 8:30, 8:30, 8:30. That would have been this move, I'm assuming, right here. CPI pushed us higher. We get a big move up. Yeah, I'm going to skip this day. What would this be? Damn, we're not doing the month of April too well right now, but that's fine. That is perfectly fine. The month of April's not going too well. We're going to jump to the next day because it's CPI. Yeah, we just continued higher and higher and higher. So, now we're at all-time highs. Is there news for this day as well? No news on this Tuesday that Wednesday we're coming into, actually. Shit. I forget. That 1 hour get inverse, we're at all-time highs. Is there anything we respect this 4-hour gap? We do have 4-hour sell side actually resting here and a 4-hour gap. I'll mark this up too because that is sell side liquidity. On the 2 hour, what do we got on the 2 hour? We do have no gap right there actually. It's perfect. Sell side liquidity. sell side liquidity. So we're respecting bullish PD rates, pushing us higher. We're at all-time highs. We're clearly bullish. Some people say never to short all-time highs. We do have buy-side liquidity that we could actually go out and target. That's great to see. We do have a 1 hour gap, which is resting beneath here, which is very small, but still significant. And a 1 hour gap here that we respected. We're going to come right into market open. I think this could be perfect. If we could just manipulate lower, sweep out these draws, and then go back for all-time highs, which we have low resistance on the 5 minute. Bang. We have a 30-minute gap that we already did come into, but like I said, I'm wanting to see that low resistance that we just left behind be a target. 15 minutes or a 15-minute gap other than this 30-minute. There's a 15-minute gap that has not been tapped into yet either, that just got tapped. And we completely filled it. If we could reject off of these and actually get a big push off of that, this would be incredible. We do have now a 15-minute gap up here to come and target. Kind of could just be mech lawns here. 15-minute gap up here that we could target. 15. And then we can go into the 5 minute. All this low resistance resting up here. We want to be looking for an inversion. Two-minute, 3-minute, 3-minute gap opened up, 4-minute, 5-minute gap. We believe for a 5-minute inversion. At this point, it would be 9:50. That 50-minute got respected. We could be coming back lower for that though. Oh fuck. So at this point it'd be 10. Be a 1 hour gap here. Completely filled. This 30-minute completely filled. See how this wants to close. That could actually be beautiful. We're kind of just chopping now at 10. I do think we want to go higher though. We just got some good. We made high resistance at the lows. Look for an inversion. I could take this. Maybe I'm forcing. But just need a 1-to-1. I mean, I could target actually deeper into this 5 and up to here for the 1-to-1.56 or 1-to-9.23. Because this 30-minute, I said respected, we might want to come down to this 1 hour. The 1 hour close, respecting these gaps. 30-minute, respected. 15 minutes really been respected, filled a lot of times. So we could come down for this 1 hour, but I think also we have a bunch of imbalanced price up here that we might want to come and target. We have high resistance now at our stop loss too. I'm going to take this trade. If this loses, oh boy. Don't know how I'll feel about that. This would be a bigger trade. 1-to-1.93. Oh my lord. Stop. Fucking A, dude. What the fucking... Yep, we wanted to tap into that 1 hour. The 5 minute gets respected. I should have known how long it was going to take to inverse that 5 minute too. Now we tapped into that 1 hour. It's fucking 10:25. Did we sweep out any sell side liquidity? No, but we do have sell side liquidity here. I'd say the last couple days were actually really good. Today is just not going well for this data sample. 5 minute. See how it reacts off of this. Does it want to go lower? I swear to God, if it just rips higher again, I'm going to be fucking... No, it's going to go for that sell side. At this point, we'd be off the market. So our drawn liquidity was wrong. I thought price wanted to rebalance itself. They say never short all-time highs. Oh, fuck, well, maybe we should have. Did it get rid of that 1 hour gap? Or is that from CPI? That was that CPI day. Yep, we're going for that 4 hour. We can just jump to the next day. Yep, now we get a bounce coming back higher. Damn, brother. This is just a rough back testing session today, but that is fine. I wonder how much of a losing streak we're on right now, actually. If I could exit this, go to here. Redo this, probably a couple losses now. It sucks too, because my break-evens have counted as losses, which is kind of fucking annoying. Oh wait, what the fuck? The internet just like crash out? Yeah, not doing too well right now, not doing too hot. As of right now, like this month was good, pretty solid. This month has just been loss after loss. It's just been a rough month, but also we're not worried about this. It's back testing, right? Worried about long term. All right, we're coming into the day. It'd be Thursday, coming into 9 a.m. Do we have any news on the docket for today? It's only 10:42 on top of that too. That's perfect. Calendar, we have jobless. All right, high impact news. Get rid of this sell side, all this. This 4 hour actually gets inversed. We're pushing higher after sweeping out this sell side liquidity, so we're delivering from sell side. We're coming into a 4 hour gap right here. 4 hour gap. What about on the daily? Nothing on the daily as of right now. Sell side actually right here, resting right here now. Which we can get rid of this one. We also have sell side resting right here. We have buy side on top of that. I'm going to go into the 2 hour. What on the 2 hour? We have a 2 hour gap, which actually got tapped into, and we're pushing higher. Yeah, month of April's not doing me too well, but that's fine. Even if we're just like a break-even trader, that's fine. It's just like being able to get past that hump. 2 hour sell side, that actually would be considered 2 hour sell side as well. And then we can go into this 2 hour gap right here if we want to respect this 2 hour gap. See what price wants to do off of this 2 hour. We do have a 2 hour up here as well. And devil's candle, devil's wick. Resting up here as well on the 1 hour. Alright, so what are we creating? Price could want to come back down lower, 100%, or it wants to just rip higher. Keep that 15-minute in there. We do have a 1 hour imbalance resting right here as well. Just littered with imbalances right now. The 4 hour, right? The 4 hours we're inside of. So we're going to just let market open a bit. Probably wait till 9 because on top of that, news comes out at 8:30. Let this open up. Actually tap into that 2 hour. We're gonna go into the 5 minute. Be 9:40. We have so much low resistance here tapping into this 2 hour actually. It's looking like we might want to respect these other gaps. Oh, this is going to be tricky. We can get an inversion now. I don't like how many candles this takes to inverse. By this time it would be this 4 hour. So at this point the 4 hour gets inverse. So we can get rid of that. That's clearly showing bullish. 2 hour gets inverse. Clearly showing bullish. But we respect this gap. We might want to rebalance price. So we're delivering from a bearish PD array, respecting it. We're probably going to want to rebalance into this 1 hour even right here. So that would be my draw on liquidity. The 5 minute, 15 minute, is there a 15 minute or 30 minute that we respected as well? 15 minute gap up here that we came into, respected it. Yeah, I'm looking bearish. It's just late entry potentially. Maybe we looked for a lower time frame inversion that we missed out on. I mean, shit, maybe you get in right here. I mean, I don't know. It's trickling down. Actually respecting that. If we can get a little pullback, or we want to just flood to the face, I'm thinking we want to go lower. Oh, we came into this 5 minute. Now this could be nice, because we might have missed an entry, but we could get in on something here. We go to the 4 minute, 3 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute. Is there any 1 minute gaps in between here? This did manipulate. We do have low resistance, somewhat. On the 5 minute though, we have low resistance all between here. Low resistance stop loss though. Holy fuck, yeah, that just inversed. Want to go higher into what? This 30 minute? Late ass entry. 10:15. We now want to go for all those, and it's nice we didn't take that because stop loss would be low resistance. We're just trickling higher and higher, and I'm not going to be able to get in a trade. At this point, this would be 10:50. Yeah, we'll just skip past this. We'll go to the next day. Jump to a New York Open. And we did just want to go higher. We're back at all-time highs now. Yeah, jeez. Alright, we can get rid of the... Well, this was a 15 minute. That fucker's inversed. This is gone. This 2 hour got inversed. We know the 4 hour. Yeah, that's gone. I like the idea of us maybe getting a pullback, but we're at all-time highs. 4 hour. Yeah, this month of April would have been really rough for me in 2021. Sell-side liquidity on the 4 hour, on the 2 hour. What else do we have? 2 hour, we have sell-side liquidity. On the 1 hour, we have 1 hour gap that we're respecting. We're at price discovery too. So what price discovery is, and I've talked about this in other videos, is when you look to the left of us, there's nothing to go off of, nothing to target. It's just price discovery. So really what we're looking for at all-time highs is a move down and to go higher. Ideally, we're just not at all-time highs, but usually we just look for a move down to end up going higher and higher. Because we have nothing to the left of us to target. Is there a daily imbalance? I'm assuming no. 4 hour, we do have this 4 hour down here that we might want to return to. On the 2 hour, we do have kind of low resistance on the 2 hour, just these two draws that we might want to return to. maybe as small as 1 hour gap here while respecting this gap. Let price open up. Well, is there news on this day? That'd be at 8:30. We're actually pushing lower into this 1 hour now. 30 minute, is there a 30 minute as well? 30 minute, there is a 30 minute in here. See how this wants to react. Holy fuck. We do the tiniest 30 minute. Okay, that's fucking annoying. That's not where I wanted that to go. It's 30 minute right here. 15 minute, is there a 15 minute we're coming down into? We do have all this low resistance. Go to just see how it wants to react off of this. The 1 hour is looking like it's going to want to get inversed. I'm assuming the drawn liquidity is these. We're getting a pullback into a 5 minute gap right now. Nothing to get an inversion on. This is fucking garbage. And nothing for an inversion. I think it's just want to go for that sell side. Alright, let's pause. Holy fuck, did we count? Let's just go quick. So the 30 minute at this point, that 1 hour gets inverse, so that's clearly showing that we're disrespecting bullish PD areas. We're looking bearish. We have a 4 hour resting here. We did just sweep out the sell side. We did leave relative equal lows that I think we might want to go and target. Instead of just going all the way back up to all-time highs, we now also inverse this gap. We have a 15 minute gap actually resting right here on the 15 minute time frame. Do we now also have 1 hour buy side liquidity? Now we also have 1 hour buy side liquidity to target. On the 30 minute just closed. 30 minute breaker structure. I'm wanting to see a pullback, honestly, and potentially go lower. Or we're looking for a move to go into this 15 minute. There is no 5 minute inversion. There is no 4 minute. There is a 4 minute. And I missed the entry. That fucking sucks. Damn it. What would have been the RR on this? On the 1.23, just to see how that plays. That would have hit. Fuck. This 15 minute gets respected. That'll be interesting. We'll want to see a pullback though. So we left relative equal lows here that it's looking like we're now want to go to pull back to. At this point it's 10:20. The 15 minute candle's going to close soon. We're going probably for these highs up here. If we could get a 5 minute pullback, which actually we did get a 5 minute pullback, but did we get an inversion? No, I'm going to sit on this 2 minute. Wait for maybe a move lower. That's nice to see. This 15 minute got respected. This 15 minute got completely respected. We might want to go for this relative equal lows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck that close, dude. That's so shit. If we wanted to take shorts here, price stops up to here, target down to here. That is a 1-to-1. Now that 1 hour, like I said, that 1 hour got inversed. 30 minute, there's no 30 minute gap. There is one up there. We have a devil's candle up there. We do have highs up here. We did respect this 15 minute. This 5 minute is getting potentially inversed. I don't like that at all. And then we have relative equal lows. I'm really wanting to target these relative equal lows on the 4 minute. Is there any low resistance on the lower time frames? Nothing really. We do have low resistance just resting here on the 1 minute. I'm going to just take this and see how this wants to play out. We are playing into this 5 minute though that we might want to respect to go higher. We are shorting against all-time highs. I'm not taking this. I'm going to just watch. We're respecting this 5 minute now. we're coming into it, playing into it. I'd like to see it fill deeper into it. Now we'd be looking for an inversion to go buy side potentially. At this point it's 10:42. It's later in the day, so this entry would have been at like 10:35. Pretty late in the day. At this point, yeah, we would have not gotten a trade. And this thing would just be consolidating. I'm assuming it goes higher. I'm assuming it's generating low resistance. Resting buy, so we're going to jump to the next day. Yeah, it would have stopped me out, and then it would have went for the relative equal lows. So that was a good fade. Oh, that was a pretty good fade, because like I said, it comes into this 5 minute, respects it. Otherwise, if we didn't have this 5 minute here, I probably could have taken that, and maybe it would have flooded the face, and it comes into this 5 minute, respects it, and then we just continue higher. Once we continue higher, we ended up going lower, and we took out that relative equal low sooner than later. So now we can get rid of this. We can get rid of this because that 1 hour got inversed. Now we can go into the higher time frame. Yeah, this month of April, I don't want to end it negative, but it's looking like it's going to be that way. We are on April 19th. And this would be a no news Monday. Is this a Monday? Let me just go to the 1 hour and look. Yeah, this would be a no news Monday. I'm skipping that. It actually flooded lower, which is nice to see. So now we're coming into a day which would be a no news Tuesday, which is perfectly fine with me. We do have a 4 hour gap up here. If we could just end it with like 2 W's maybe on this month, I mean, we can be back up on this account. And then this month's like break even, which would be nice. Like I said, this is a long back testing session. We have a lot of days to do on this, so it's fine if we have 1 month of losses. It's not great, but that's trading for you. You'll go on losing streaks. It's just overall making sure, like, if you have a higher risk to reward, then it's fine if you go on losing streaks. It's going to happen if your winners are going to outweigh your losers. And if you're going on losing streaks with the low risk to reward, it's just overall hoping that that curve leans more with a higher win percentage, right? So you're trying to get that win percentage from 60 to 70%. And that's the goal. As of right now, that is not my win percentage right now. My win percentage is probably around break even. Not really. Fucking up on my break evens when I do get break even on here is kind of annoying, but you know, we just inverse this 4 hour, but that's not what we're going to be looking at now. We're delivering from sell side. We have a 4 hour gap right here, which has gotten respected quite a bit. It's got filled in, it's respected, it rejected lower. We do have a high inside of there as well. Now we also have we have all these lows resting here too. On the daily, do we have anything on the daily? Load, please. Nothing on a daily for me to look at. We can go into the 2 hour. What's on the 2 hour resting for me? The 2 hour, we do have a 2 hour gap right here actually. If we're playing inside of this, could be my condition. I should probably talk about that more, just saying like what's going to be my condition, what isn't. So that 2 hour is going to be my condition. If we inverse this, we'll probably want to come higher into this 4 hour, into this buy side liquidity, and if we respect this, we'll want to come lower to go lower. We do have in the 2 hour and the 1 hour just manipulated this low, so that's also intriguing, something to look at. Nothing for me to keep my eyes on other than this. So we're going to go and wait until that 9 a.m. candle close. We're just ripping higher. We just manipulated to a 5 minute. We're respecting this. This 2 hour is looking like it's going to get respected, but we're not just going to take that. We do have low resistance. I do think we want to go lower here. Maybe not. There's a lot of volatility coming into market open. It's 9:40 now. We're going to let this play out a little more. It's 0.955. We'll just let this candle close and move on to the next one. All right, we are looking bullish, right? For now, this 2 hour gets inversed, right? We tapped into this 4 hour again. Do we have anything resting beneath us? We have 1 hour sell side right here. We have, you could say we have low resistance, right? Failure swing low, but this candle also manipulated this. And we do have all these here, so that's also nice to see in a way. We're going to look for a 30-minute, 15-minute to see. This 30-minute gets inverse, so that's just telling me, hey, we'll probably want to go for this buy-side liquidity unless ES already tapped it. It's also something to pay attention to. There's nothing really on the 15-minute to pay attention to other than this 15-minute, which I think we'll want to go into target into. Did we just sweep out any? We did sweep out this 5 AM high. It's looking like this 15 minutes actually going to get respected. 15-minute gets respected. I'm thinking we'll want to go for that buy-side liquidity resting right here on top of this 2 hour inversion, which is leaning me towards bullish. And we just want to see a 5-minute inversion. If we can get a 5-minute inversion here. Oh, wow. 15-minute gets inversed. We might want to go lower here. But is there anything to get an inversion on? This 5-minute, 4-minute, 3-minute, 2-minute, 1-minute. Holy fucking chop, dude. What the fuck is that? Alright. So this 15-minute actually gets inverse. The 2 hour gets inverse, bullish. We tapped into that 4 hour, so maybe that's all we wanted to do. We did sweep out some highs up here, and now we have all this low resistance here. But this 15-minute inversion, which is my other condition, I'm wanting to find an inversion to go and take out this low resistance. But as of right now, we're just chopping and not getting any fair value gaps with this 1 minute, but it takes too long to fill, so I'm wanting to see something of a push higher. This point it's 10:35. Fuck this, dude. This is fucking terrible. Yep. Just take out my draws on liquidity. Thank you. With not giving me an entry. That's annoying as shit. It's 10:50. We're not getting in on anything, but it takes out all that low resistance. Our drawn liquidity was correct. With why? Well, this 2 hour gets inverse, so we're thinking, hey, we'll want to come up to this buy side liquidity. Well, we do. Maybe ES tapped it. Maybe there's an SMT. But what are we looking at then? We're looking on the 5 to 15 minute and the 30 minute for our conditions. This 15 minute gets inverse. That's telling me, hey, we'll probably want to go lower for these low resistance draws, and that's what we do. That's cool to see. It's not looking good to see how we're going to end this month. Jump to the next New York Open. I gotta get off soon. Kind of just chopping. Now this would be Wednesday the 21st. Is there a news day on here? No news day. Alright. We're away from all-time highs now. We just had this huge rip down. I'm assuming there's a daily imbalance at this point. And we do have this daily imbalance now resting up here. We have a daily imbalance up here. So we immediately get away from all-time highs, which I'm not mad about. I would like that coming into this new month that we'll be seeing here soon. We'll probably move this daily more up over around here. This 4 hour, like I said, we left another 4 hour high up here, so we have highs up here on the 4 hour. We can get rid of this sell side, we can get rid of this sell side, this sell side, this sell side. We took out all those low resistance draws. I'm expecting us to maybe get a pullback back up, but that's not for sure yet. We have a 4 hour gap inside of here, which has been completely filled. I need to get rid of that. That's been completely filled. This we can get rid of. We just have this 4 hour sell side. What else do we have? Nothing of significance as of right now. We can go to the 2 hour. 2 hour has actually buy side liquidity up here. We have a 2 hour gap up here, which has been tapped into, and we're respecting bearish PD arrays as of right now coming into the day. Up candle, down candle, up candle, down candle, up candle, down candle. Nothing on that I like right now. This would be sell side actually. This would be buy side. Buy side liquidity. Oh boy, something could happen here. We're just gonna wait for a tap into a liquidity sweep. And this is a little bit nicer. So we're gonna go into the 5 minute. We have a lot of low resistance. I'm assuming we will want to go higher. No. Oh, actually, this could be fucking setting up perfectly. So we did just sweep 1 hour sell side, I believe. We're tapping into any gaps. No, 30 minute. There's a 30 minute gap here, which has already been tapped into a 50 minute. Nothing that I'm liking as of right now. Interesting. So we did just sweep sell side. We have all this low resistance resting up here on the 15 minute. We just swept that. Oh, we're just gonna fucking rip higher. Did I miss an inversion? There is no PD array supporting this, by the way. Yeah, by the time this inversed, it would have been up here, so we're gonna not be able to get in for lawns here. But I'm assuming we'll do go higher. We do. And we do. Alright. This point is 9:55. We'll wait for that 10 a.m. candle close. Alright, beautiful. Now that it's here, we swept out that we get a 1 hour break structure. We're coming, I think we push into this 2 hour gap now. So I'm wanting to see it like a 5 minute pullback. Beautiful. Holy fucking shit, that is nice. We're getting a 5 minute retracement. It's going to be my condition. I'm assuming we'll want to go for this buy side liquidity. I don't think we'll want to come back down to here because we just manipulated. So I'm looking for potential lawns here. If this 5 minute wants to get respected, we'll want to see an inversion as well. 3 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute. Alright, this is tricky. Oh fuck. That's a move right there. You go for lawns here. Put your stops down to here. Target up to here. If this 5 minute gets respected is my thing. If this 5 minute truly wants to get respected, 15 minute, there will be no 15 minute gap. The 5 minute could be used as a breakaway. What's the overall high time frame narrative? The 1 hour did just break structure with that 1 hour close. We didn't tap into any fair value gap. You could consider this protected, but I mean, I don't think we'll want to come back lower down to here, all the way back lower. I'm going to mark up the order. Market order, just risk 1%. And watch how this wants to play out. This month of April's been rough. Holy fuck, maybe we should have waited. I probably should have waited, because now what? Now what are we seeing? Well, at this point it's 10:18. There is no 1 minute. There's no 5 minute. If this just rips higher, I'm going to be fucking quite salty. Are we for real? Is that the trade I should have taken? Because if you see here now, damn, are we fucking for real? That's what this whole month of April's been, is like drawn liquidity's been mostly correct, and then we just get fucked in the ass. That sucks. That really does suck. Holy shit. We gotta end one of these days with it up. Yeah, and that just rips higher. What would that trade would have been? Oh my god. I actually want to mark this up. Go to the 1 minute inside of this 5 minute. what that RR would have been. I feel like it would have been quite good. Yeah, so this is where you would have gotten in if you would have waited potentially. Your stops down to here. Would have hit break even unless you just held the fucker, but this baby would have played out for a what? An 8 RR, and we'd make all our losses back in one trade. Fucking A, dude, the draw on liquidity was correct. It's just, damn. We have to get fucking stopped out like that. Hey, April's just not been treating me well. We're getting close to finishing up the month of April, though. It's the 22nd, Thursday. You'll be done with the month of April here soon, and then hopefully we can actually end this month of, oh, we tapped into that daily. This is perfect. The draw on liquidity was the daily as well. I completely forgot that was even up there. We tapped into that daily. We could be looking for shorts here now. We have 4 hour buy side liquidity resting up here. We have this 4 hour that we actually also are respecting, but I'm more looking at the daily. We did sweep out 4 hour buy side up here as well. This 2 hour, remember, it got inverse. We have buy side liquidity here. We can get rid of this buy side liquidity here. We can get rid of this sell side liquidity here and this 5 minute here. Now we have a 4 hour gap. We're reacting off an imbalance. So market moves in for three reasons: to seek out draws on liquidity, to react off draws on liquidity, to seek out imbalances, react off imbalances, to seek out equilibrium and react off equilibrium, right? So that's just keeping that in mind. We go to the 2 hour. What do we have? On the 2 hour, sell side liquidity actually resting right here. Sell side liquidity also resting right here. We go to the 1 hour. 1 hour has also sell side liquidity resting right here. And a 1 hour gap in here. We have buy side liquidity resting right up here on the 1 hour. So basically relative equal highs resting up here, which we might want to go and take out. We're going to go right into the 5 minute, see what wants to be taken out first. Bam. Alright, and this would be a red folder news. What time would that have been at? 8:30, 9 a.m. So we're going to wait till, actually, yeah, we're going to wait till it hits 10 a.m. We're going to not be taking a trade until 10 a.m. We're going to let this puppy move a little bit. This point it'd be 9:55. Alright, now we can look. The 1 hour candle close, we are reacting off that daily. Might want to come down into this 4 hour. 2 hour gap right here, 1 hour gap right here. We do have 1 hour buy side now up here. I don't know if we'll want to return to, but that's definitely put in place now. We can get rid of this. We'll keep the other one. We do have sell side actually resting right here on the 1 hour. Up candle, down candle, yeah, down candle, up candle, and we're in an uptrend. So we have sell side right here. Go to the 30 minute, 50 minute. We'll be respecting any gaps. This 50 minute could be getting respected. This 30 minute actually completely got filled. This could be getting respected. I think we might want to come for this. Well, now we have also a 15-minute gap. So if we want to go shorts, I'm going to want to see it retrace into this 15-minute up here, right? That's going to be my condition. We also have this 15-minute gap, which is right here. If we want to go shorts, I want to see this 15-minute actually come up into, respect it, and then move lower for this low resistance here in the 15-minute. Otherwise, we have draws up there. I'm going to want to see, yeah, that 15-minute get tapped into. Beautiful. That is what we wanted to fucking see. So this 15 minutes getting respected, but this is going to be my condition. This can get, we can react off this well. That would be really nice. Looking for an inversion. Oh yeah, this is looking quite nice in my opinion. We could be getting a 3-minute inversion here. short position, put our stops up to here. Target down to here on the 5 minute. I mean, these would be my draws on liquidity if this 15 minutes truly getting respected. News already came out. I am liking this trade so far. Going to the 1 minute, just make sure we're getting a good entry. One, two. Yeah, I'm going to order this. Market order, 1%. Could lose this puppy here. This would be a very tight trade. Oh, we didn't get the inversion. Oh, now, holy fuck, we didn't get that inversion. Now it's ripping. Oh, we're fucked. I hate April. It didn't give the inversion? Oh, we didn't get the inversion. As you can tell, we actually respected that. So we just got fucking cooked. That's retarded. And it goes higher. So the 15 minute gets respected. Does. Oh my lord, dude. What a fucking month this has been. We jump to the next day. Wow. Wow. Comes back up higher. Huge rips down. Wow. What a fucking fake out on that 3 minute. I thought that would have inversed. Let's just even look at how this month of... I don't even know if I want to look. Oh, reload this up. You're not doing too good. After now we have taken still under 20 trades, best RR, average RR is a 1-to-1. Win rate by trade duration, 5 minutes, 33% win rate, 15. Yeah, win rate's not too good right now. Win rate, Monday, 50%. Okay. Profit factor is not too great. Yeah, we are not doing good this month. We are not doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No break evens. Just 5 losses. Draws on liquidity have been pretty solid. Like, just a correct bias, but just not doing too great. In terms of risk reward, yeah, just not too great. We're actually down 2% this month, down 2%. We're hoping coming in, because then, like I said, the month of March was actually quite good. So we've only taken 5 trades in the month of April, and they just haven't been good. You can lose 5 trades in a row. Maybe we're doing something wrong. Like I said, we still have some time to learn. And like I said, this is a data sample of 100 trades, not 20, not 30, not 40, not 50. 50 we're getting there, but we're trying to get a data sample of 100 trades. And maybe even more, right? If we're getting 5 trades a month, I mean, we'll see. But, fuck, I would love to just do this the rest of the day. I really would. This daily got completely respected. Came back up into it, retested into this daily, and just ripped lower. This 4 hour gets inversed. We do have, what? 4 hour sell side now we're seeing here. Relative equal lows. I would say those would be with this 4 hour gap, which could be considered my condition. Four-hour gap, I would say, would want to be my condition. 2 hour, what's on the 2 hour? Nothing of extreme importance. We do have buy-side liquidity up here. I don't think we want to go up and tap into that. Maybe I'm wrong. We have 1 hour buy-side liquidity resting up here as well. Now we can go into here. We have sell-side liquidity resting right here. Down candle, up candle, down candle. I don't even know what the fuck I would consider that. So we're going to go right into the 5 minute. Holy fucking range. I think we have news to stay, quite a bit of it. It would be PMI 945, 945. So we'll see what that wants to do coming into this. It's about to come out. We're just ripping higher into this 4 hour. See how it reacts off of this. Might just inverse it now. News came out. We're inside of this 4 hour now. We're pushing higher and higher. Is there anything? Let's move this back up here. Is there anything in the 2 hour we're coming into? No. 1 hour we're coming into? No. We're just filling in a bunch of imbalances right now. This 30-minute could be intriguing to me. See how we want to react off this 30-minute. $50-minute as well is there. 50-minute down here. We'll just see. That's annoying. So I think we just closed inside of this 30-minute. We'll probably want to fill deeper inside of it. We do have a 30-minute gap here now, though. We might want to target, which is nice. This would be a no trade day. I think we just continue higher. It's a PMI day as well, so not expecting anything too crazy. We can just go and jump into the next day, New York Open. This would be Monday. What is it, a no news Monday? Yeah, we're skipping this. Jump to the next day. We just go up higher. This would be a Tuesday, April 27th. Is it no news Tuesday? That is fine. Nearing the end of the month now, we're getting right back to all-time highs. Month of April has just been really rough, but nothing we can't come back from. Because going into the next month, all we need is like 3 straight wins, 4 straight wins, 5 straight wins, and we're back up. We're not really worried. Buy side liquidity right there. Now what do we have? We inversed that daily. The daily now has finally been inversed. We're looking really bullish. What else do we have? We have a 4 hour buy side. I mean, 4 hour bullish for value gap. Pressing right here, actually. By the way, yes, I will be back Monday or Tuesday. I don't remember what day. Monday or Tuesday this next week, so in the next coming days. So then tomorrow ideally, I'm able to finish this, and I will be able to finish this month of April today. If we could get like a month and every 2 days, tomorrow we can get like 2 months done of price action. But I'm coming into tomorrow, on Monday and Tuesday, I have time to do what? I have time to actually trade the market, see what the market's giving me on a fresh new funded account, and also just be backtesting. And then just journaling, learning from everything overall, just trying to get better. We're respecting this 4 hour. We do have a 4 hour here. What about the 2 hour? We do have a 2 hour sell side imbalance resting right here. We are near all-time highs. I'm assuming we're going to want to go and grab that. We have a 2 hour gap down here. Okay, bro. Get rid of that. I'm assuming we want to go to all-time highs here. We have a devil's candle down here. Like I said, these candles with no wicks would be considered devil's wick candles. On the 1 hour, what do we have on the 1 hour? Nothing of extreme importance. Up candle, down candle. We do have buy side then right here. Buy side liquidity resting right here. We're going to go right into market open and just see what market wants to do. Sweep it out. Nice. We're coming into, what is this, a 2 hour, 4 hour? We're coming into this 4 hour gap. We do have one down here. 2 hour, we have nothing of importance. 1 hour, we have nothing of importance right here. This 4 hour is going to be my condition. If we inverse it, we inverse it. At this point, it's 9:45. We're actually coming down into both of these. 9:50. Alright, as you can see, we inverse this 4 hour, we come into this 4 hour, we tap into this 2 hour. I'm expecting a big bounce off of this now to come and rebalance price. Potentially. We did sweep out liquidity as well. Is there anything in the 30 minute that we're coming into that we were respecting? No. 15 minute, are we respecting anything on the 15 minute? Actually, yes. Depending on this close. We have a 15-minute gap right here. So the 15-minute gap right here, we just swept out a lot of low resistance. I'm expecting not a huge move back up all the way up here, but we'll see. We're looking for an inversion now. It would be 10-10. There's nothing on the 5-minute, nothing on the 4-minute, nothing on the 3-minute, nothing on the 2-minute, and I don't like anything in this 1-minute right now that we're getting. Now we do have some low resistance up here. Nothing on really on the higher time frames, nothing but 5-minute gaps, which we could be wanting to target. All this 5-minute gap, this 5-minute gap right here, if we want to continue lower, right? 5-minute. That's intriguing to me. 5-minute. That's intriguing to me. Like I said, we respected this 2-hour, we're respecting this 1 hour. I mean, this 4-hour completely got inversed, so we're going to get rid of this actually right now. We're going to be looking at this 15-minute. If it gets completely respected, we're looking for an inversion, but there's nothing to inverse as of right now. So we're going to wait on this like 3-minute. Oh, that's nice to see. Oh, we just got good manipulation. Good manipulation. The 15-minute hasn't inversed it. If it does, I'm going to be kind of fucking annoyed. Now we can see if there is a gap to go and take out. Nothing really yet. Pause, please. Nope, nothing on 2 minutes, so nothing on the 1 minute. Kind of just ranging now. Do we want to go higher? There we go, now we're getting some shit. Fuck. But it's like, is there anything to inverse? Is it just going to go and target into that 5-minute? There we go. That 15-minute now, completely respected. We've already came into that 2-hour. It's getting kind of later in the day, so we're going to want to see an inversion of some sort. If we can get that. There's a 5-minute gap here now. At this point, it's late as fuck in the day, and this 5-minute took forever to inverse, but I'm assuming it'll want to go higher. Let's just jump into the next day. Let's just mark this up. Even though we didn't take this, and just target into these 5 minutes, and let's just jump into the next day and see if it did end up hitting. It did. It ended up hitting. It would have ended up hitting. We just did not get an entry. Respects these 5 minutes and wants to continue lower into the 2-hour to hit CE of that 2-hour. Nice. See, I'm not mad with being down this month on this account. Because like I said, I can't be a perfectionist with this, with backtesting, and neither can you. The only thing you really can do is just be more focused on building data. Literally building data on when your model works, what time, how many days a week are you expecting to put on a trade. All these little things that tie in together. This would be a Wednesday. Do we have news on this Wednesday? Feds. Yeah, we're skipping this day. That would be fucking nope. Alright, this next day. Alright, that's nothing crazy. What time does that come out? 8:30. It already came out. And get rid of all this. All of this stuff. Get rid of all this. We're back at all-time highs. Go into the 4-hour. So yeah, we respected a 2-hour. We ended up going higher. So our draw liquidity was correct coming into that 5-minute. And I didn't think we'd want to go like all the way up higher. But I thought, hey, if we want to go lower, we'll probably want to fill in these imbalances and then continue to go lower. We just didn't get a good entry. It's just about sitting on your hands and being patient. That 4-hour gets inverse. We can get rid of this. We can get rid of this 5-minute here as well. Now we're looking at what? Well, all these draws and liquidity have been swept. So we're back at price discovery right now. We do have 4-hour sell sign. We're respecting this imbalance, this 4-hour imbalance. This 2-hour completely got respected and it pushes higher. We have 4-hour sell side right down here. We have a forward gap here that I can get rid of now too. I don't know why I still have that up on here. Get rid of all this stuff, all this tomfoolery. Let's clean up the charts a little. And this would be damn near the last day of the month that we'll be able to trade, but and we'll be right at all-time highs. Now on the daily, what do we have on the daily? No daily imbalance. We just swept out daily highs. We're, like I said, we're back at all-time highs. Nothing I'm really looking at so far that I like, other than like that 2-hour getting respected. Yep, as expected. And same with that 1-hour. We do have what on the 1-hour now? Let's scroll up around here. We have 1-hour sell side liquidity resting right here. That's nice to see. We have a 1-hour gap, which has not been tapped into down here, but do we want to go for that? I don't know. It's a nice thing, too. We don't have to predict the market. We just need to react, and that's why we set conditions. We also have 1-hour sell side liquidity resting right here as well. We go into the 30-minute. A lot of low resistance. I'm thinking we could go and take out and then make a move higher, potentially. We're going to go right into the 5-minute, though. And news already did come out, so we're just patiently waiting. Like that, we did sweep out that sell side. We did come for this low resistance. We're inside of a 30-minute gap that's already been tapped into a couple times. 30. What about a 15-minute gap inside of there? 15-minute gap right here. Ooh, that has not been tapped. Now that's nice. You want fair value gaps too that have are completely unmitigated. They're more fresh. It's just overall better to get a reaction off those. Now this didn't come down into this. It didn't tap it yet, but a 30-minute did get tapped. This didn't sweep out anything of this 5-minute high, so I could see us going definitely higher. Like I said, 30-minute is going to be my condition. If we can respect that, that's nice. I'd like to see us maybe make a move lower. Boom. That's fucking sauce. Got manipulation to that. We now have an unfilled, unmitigated 5-minute fair value gap resting right here, which is really nice to see. We have, at this point, 950. It's looking like these are going to get respected, which is really nice to see. We just need to see a good inversion. Ooh, 950. Sweep out some sell side. Oh wow, we are ripping lower. So these are getting inverse. We're coming into this 1-hour, which is going to tell us a lot. So this 1-hour we're coming into, we do have this 1-hour sell side that we might be wanting to come and target, or we're just wanting to fill in an imbalance and maybe come make a move higher. We can get rid of this sell side, and we'll just keep this one right here for now. This 30-minute, this 15-minute, 15-minute I can get rid of because this is no way this is not going to inverse. But now we can look inside this 1-hour and see if we have like a 30-minute gap inside of here that we might want to respect. What do you know? We do. We have another 30-minute also resting right below it that maybe it wants to go on target. Like I said, I could see this want to go lower, and that's why we're going to see we're setting conditions on these fair value gaps, because if we respect these conditions, hey, we'll probably want to go higher. We have a 15-minute right here as well. Because if we respect these 30 minutes, we'll probably want to come back higher, not all the way back higher, but we'll want to go higher. And if we inverse these, we'll probably go for this sell side liquidity that you see resting right below these imbalances, which is right here. So we're going to go into there. We're going to wait. We did just get a huge rip lower, and at this point it's 950. Yep, and we sweep these out. So that's that. But and are these getting inverse now at this point? This is where it gets tricky. Did these all just get inversed? Oh fuck, they did. The 1-hour gets inversed. The 30-minute gets inversed. The 15-minute gets inversed. This 15-minute gets inversed. This 30-minute gets inversed. And what do you know? We already sweep out that sell side, so there's no entry to get in for that. We do have this 30-minute resting here. Is there a 15-minute for me? There is a 15-minute down here that I'll mark up. We could just want to continue lower. Our price is like pretty overextended right now, so maybe we want to come for this low down here, which I will mark up. I didn't even think about marking that up because I didn't think we were going to come this much lower, but we could go for this right here, which is 100% an opportunity for price to come into. We do have a 15-minute gap now resting up here. We do have 5-minute gaps resting up here. We're wanting to see something happen with this. Now overall, I might just lean more bearish because of all this. I mean, this, like I said, was a 30-minute that's already been filled. It's already been tapped into, and we just hit CE of it. If we respect this 30-minute, I'll be wanting to look for longs into like these 5 minutes, and hopefully like this one gets inverse. Or we're just going to flood the face. And we're going towards these draws, and we don't get like a 15-minute retrace. At this point, I don't think we're getting an entry, except just to this sell side. Is there a 5-minute retrace? No, and this sell side gets taken out. At this point, it's too late in the day for me to be looking for an entry. I mean, is there a 30-minute gap? Nope. 15-minute gap? Nope. Actually, if we get a 5-minute inversion here, actually could have taken this. Should have been at 1042, and then just target, like I said, the 1-to-1, and then you could target also into these 5-minute gaps right up here, which would be. Does it play out? Nope. Just floods the face. We can jump to the next day. This would be Friday. No news Friday. Interesting. If we were on like a funded account, this account would not be blown yet. It'd be $602 away from being blown. Which is fine. That's nothing terrible. Not ideal. I think this is going to be the last one, and then I'm going to end up getting off and getting ready to go to the gym. I will get this uploaded. This is almost a 2-hour long video. But, yeah, this is going to be the last one we do. If we either see a trade or we don't, and we just end it off at that. And then we can just go over the stats. So we have 4-hour buy-side liquidity up here. We have a 4-hour gap right here that we've already come down into and respected. Don't get a crazy move up after that. Just barely taps it. 4-hour gap right here that we're respecting as well. So that's intriguing. We do have a 4-hour gap up here, which we've already came into, and we're just looking bearish. We're looking overall very bearish coming into this day, this Friday. We do have buy-side liquidity up here. Oh, no, let's redo that. Buy-side liquidity up here. Let's go on the 2-hour. The 2-hour, we do have 2-hour buy-side liquidity. We also have 2-hour sell-side liquidity, which has not been swept yet coming into the day. We could just want to sweep this and then come lower, you know. That is 100% a possibility. We sweep this, we come lower for these draws that are resting down here, or we actually come back and get pulled back up higher. Is there anything on the daily that we need to be aware of? No, not that I see anything on the daily. Nothing of significance. The 4-hour, like I said, respecting the 4-hour bearish or value gap, delivering lower. Respecting a 4-hour bearish or value gap here, delivering lower. Okay, so then we can go into the 2-hour. That's that 2-hour for value gap, the same 4-hour, we're delivering lower, right? So that's just what I am seeing as of right now. You go into the 1-hour then. We do have a 1 hour for value gap, which actually we did come into. We're just looking overall bearish, so this 4 hour that's just resting beneath me is going to be my condition most likely. We do have buy side liquidity now resting right up here as well. We're close to the buy side and sell side here. We go into the 5 minute. Let price play around on the 5 minute. We have failure swing lows here, and we have low resistance up here. See which one wants to be hit first. We tap into that 1 hour. Now we could be looking for potential shorts here because I'm overall leaning bearish coming into the day too. This 1 hour we just tapped into more, hit CE of it, or we could be looking for shorts off this 15 minute as well. Their 30 minute gap. There's a 30 minute gap that has not been inversed there. I want to see like an inversion off of this leg. Which you could get right here. Okay, well, we got to be creating something here. Pushing higher. We do have low resistance all up here. Okay, now we can pause this because we're pushing higher and higher. 2 minute. Kind of just chopping. The 1 minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would not take this one in inversion. We're just creating low resistance here now. At this point it's 9:50. I'm gonna wait to see how this candle reacts off this 1 hour. Alright, fuck off, NASDAQ. I fucking hate NASDAQ, dude. Well, this 1 hour is getting inverse, and it just is giving the biggest push of its fucking life off of it. Probably going towards this buy side liquidity here. We have a 15 minute gap up here, which just got inversed as well. I would want to see a pullback now. If anything, if we could get a pullback. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. There's no 15 minute here. There's a 15 minute here. Maybe we want to get a pullback into. No. This 1 hour got completely inversed now. So we're looking bullish, right? This 1 hour gets inversed. We are looking bullish now. That's my condition. This 5 minute gets respected. Is there any type of inversion we could look for here? A 1 minute, I'm assuming there is, yes. Nice. Fucking terrible risk to reward. Absolutely terrible risk to reward. This might just be the fate of the century. Yeah. And I mean, it continues to run. Maybe you go break even and then it hits, but does it go higher and higher? That would have been the trade you could have taken. Like I said, it comes into this 5 minute. After inversing that 1 hour, it comes into this 5 minute. You get a 1 minute inversion, which gives like a nice clean inversion of this candle and this candle inversing the whole leg. The only issue is like the drawn liquidity, which would have been that 1 hour high, is a terrible risk to reward. I mean, maybe you do tighter stops. Yeah, maybe that's what I should have done. And I mean, this thing would have played coming into what I'm assuming like a 15 minute, 30 minute gap. Or just sweeping out highs and getting a reaction off of it. I'm assuming he wants to pull back higher. Actually would have stopped you at break even and then just stopped you out. Alright, nice. So now we can jump into the next day. And now we'll just get all this, rid of all this tomfoolery. We actually do come back all the way lower. We're away from all-time highs. So coming into the month of May would actually be quite intriguing here. We're going to get rid of this 4 hour. We're going to just jump right into the 4 hour. I'm just going to get, we're done now. I'm just going to get everything marked up for tomorrow morning when I do come back to this. I And then hopefully the month of May we can absolutely, we can just be patient and we can dominate and come in with a nuclear mind. Because the nice thing is we're not down any money, real money. I'm not lost anything, it's just back testing, trying to learn and improve. 2 hour. We do have 2 hour buy side right here. We do have some buy side resting up here. What about to the left of me? We do have a 2 hour gap over here. I'm going to mark up all this stuff too. So when I come into it, I can just be ready. Two hour here. Nothing of crazy importance for me. We're delivering very bearish. What about on the daily? We don't have anything of significance right now. We could be getting a daily for value gap push in here. 4 hour, like I said, we're respecting a 4 hour for value gap, delivering lower. We're looking bearish. We haven't swept out this sell side yet. We have a 2 hour gap right down here. We go to the 1 hour. What does the 1 hour tell me? I have a 1 hour gap resting above me. 1 hour. We have that buy side liquidity resting up here. We have sell side liquidity resting right below here. Relative equal lows. We have low resistance resting higher. That I think is what we're going to leave it at for now. Yeah, coming into that new month, we can exit this. We can go over here. So with the new month of April, so month of March, we should have had like 6 wins and 2 losses, but it counted for more. So that's not great. I fucking wish I could change these. And I'm thinking if I do break evens now, I need to make sure it's like, because of slippage, that I'm only not even losing money, because these were break-even trades and it made me lose, counted as losses. But the month of March would have been 1 loss, 2 losses, 1 win, 2 win, 3 wins, 4 wins, 4 wins. Should have had 6. Historical data played 76 days, 3 hours. Total time back tested 14 hours. Average trade duration is 20 minutes. Time left in session 169 days. We have quite a few days to keep going on this. We're going from February 28, 2021 to December 19th, 2025. Just building it all up. And then you can see too, like, we're not doing the prop firm status, right? That's not what I'm really focused on. We have all this shit in here. Average loss streak is 3. Longest loss streak is 6 losses, which isn't great with a 1-to-1. It can happen. Now, if you're trading like higher RRs, that can happen a lot. Like, you could definitely do that. If you're trading lower RRs and you want a higher win rate, that's very rare that happens. The goal is from here on out and going into tomorrow that we can improve and we can actually catch some crazy fucking win streaks. Like we were having with March, we were doing pretty good. My average loss is $300 to $500. Average loss streak is 3. Longest loss streak is 6. Total losses is 9. Should only be like 7. And then total trades won is like 4. It should be 6. So, you know, shit to improve on. It's not too bad. Our equity curve isn't looking too great. We started off at 50,000. We went down to 49, and then we went all the way up to 51, and then we got to move down, and we went all the way up to 51,181. And then we actually come all the way back down, and where we are at is 48,602. So just wanting to build more data off of this. This was a pretty solid month of March, 100%, and then the month of April. Ooh, not looking too great. Month of April, like I said, 1 loss, 2 loss, 3 loss, 4 loss, 5 loss. That's 1 trade in 1 week, 2 trades in another week, and then 2 trades in the next week, and then no trades for this week. And these happen, right? This will happen. Sometimes, even no matter what, dude, even if you're like been trading for 5-6 years, you will have months that look like this. Don't worry about it. Just focus on the next day and improve. Don't hold on to that. But now we are going into the month of May, which, like I said, I'm very excited for. I will get this video uploaded. I'm going to have to go. Have a wonderful day.